If your sketchbook is looking like that as well, this video might be for you. Hello beauties! Today we are actually starting a brand new sketchbook, but with a tiny little twist. I will only use colors. No graphite pencils in any kinds and shapes and forms. This whole idea actually started because I made this video and asked people to roast my colorless sketchbook, and wow. TikTok understood the assignment, I can tell you that. You guys roasted my sketchbook in ways still recovering from the horrors of the event. Meanwhile, YouTube though. But the TikTok damage was already done, so quite a few of you actually suggested me to start a brand new sketchbook just for colors, and I actually loved that idea. So this is what we're gonna do today. We're opening a whole new sketchbook just for colors so that I can actually finally defeat my fears of failing and commitment. And also the lovely people at ARRTX sent me some new art supplies to try out. So yeah, this is the perfect time, I guess, to go all in. And yeah, I definitely have enough color now to start this challenge. So they basically sent me this acrylic marker set. So thank you so much, ARRTX, for sending me these. Happy to try them out. Also, I will try to use the sketchbook as a ugly sketchbook so that I feel more free and I can just take my perfectionism and put it somewhere. And I want to see it in that sketchbook. Also, now that I'm physically here, sitting here awkwardly and nervously, and before we start, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for real. Whether you're new here or you've been stuck with me for a longer time now, thank you so much, for real. And also, I swear that's the last point actually, but there's also an ongoing Draw This in Your Style challenge. So if you're interested in joining, you can actually check it out on my Instagram. I will actually share my favorites on my Insta feed, so I'm really excited to see all your amazing art and how you actually draw her in your kind of style. Okay, so enough talky talks. Grab your sketchbook and some colors and let's get started. So I've never used acrylic markers before. I've seen other artists use them in their work, and the colors always looked so soft and vibrant, which is why I really wanted to try them out myself. And that's why I was so excited when ARRTX actually reached out to me. You have to add a tiny sticker with a color code on it to each marker, which might sound like a bit of work, but honestly, I really enjoyed it. There's just something really comforting about repetitive tasks like this, and it's quiet and simple and lets my mind rest for a moment. Some stickers didn't want to stay on at first, so I just added a little bit of glue for those, and that was working just fine. Also, please ignore my nails in this video. I'm on a gel nail break and they look a little crusty, so please ignore them. The sketchbook I'm using for this is from ohuhu. It's supposed to be bleed proof, which means no color should soak through, even with alcohol or acrylic markers. And I was curious to see how well it would work, because we all know how heavily markers actually bleed through paper. To break the curse of not drawing on the first page or only drawing something cute on it, I decided to swatch all the colors on that page. For the 48 markers, I plan to make a neat and beautiful 6x8 grid, but I accidentally used 3 colors twice. So the grid didn't really work out and it made my inner perfectionist very sad, which was good though. It immediately broke the need to make everything look perfect. And to top it off and to let go of the fear of making mistakes completely, I drew a messy little sketch of flowers using a black fine liner. I never sketch my drawings with a fine liner. So yeah, no pencil, no planning whatsoever, just going with the flow. And I have to say, it actually was really freeing. And the result was also kind of cute. The markers are very smooth and very vibrant, and layering them felt really natural and easy. You have a lot of control with the brush tip, and the paper also held up nicely. There was no crumbling or soaking through, even with multiple layers. And you don't have to shake the markers, you can just start using them, and they dry so quickly, which I love. So after swatching and testing them, I felt ready to fill a whole spread. I wanted to go all in and make the spreads multimedia, which is why I collected all my pencils. Watercolored pencils, alcohol markers, and my favorite colored pencils. I wanted to draw a few different things, people, animals, and food, just to explore the markers in different ways. So I scrolled, maybe a bit too long, on Pinterest and found a few things I wanted to draw. I started by drawing these two heads using a red colored pencil to sketch it all out, and I immediately missed my beloved graphite pencil. I just like that it's easily erasable and more thin. I'm just used to it, actually, which makes it feel so strange for me to use colored pencils in general. But I have to say that the sketches turned out quite good anyway, so I have to be proud of myself. And using colored pencils actually looks quite cool. Your sketches instantly look way more interesting when it's drawn in color, so yeah. Maybe I should start using colored pencils way more often. But yeah, that's exactly what the sketchbook is for. For coloring, I started with a sherry. At first, I planned on painting it sliced open, but that turned out to be a bit too tricky for me, so I kept it simple and painted it whole. What I really love about these markers is how easy it is to fix mistakes. You can just layer over them until it looks right. That actually fits my painting style so well. Building up color, adjusting, trusting the process until it looks good. And yeah, I feel like the sherry turned out pretty cute, mainly because of the little details that I added. But yeah, I should have kept the bow just pink. I feel like I overdid it with the outlines. Then I tried painting the lilies, and yeah, we don't talk about them, okay? They didn't go as planned at all. I lost my reference photo and decided to paint them from memory, but it didn't quite work out. They ended up looking a bit muddy and messy, and I wasn't happy with them at all. But that's okay. Not every sketch needs to be perfect, and that's exactly what the sketchbook is for. And that's why I have to accept it. And yeah, maybe next time I will make prettier lilies. Next, I painted in the heads. I was too scared about using the acrylic markers for skin, so I used my alcohol markers instead. At first, the paper reacted strongly and I panicked, but once it dried, it looked perfectly normal again and everything was fine. And the colors looked so well on the paper. I still don't feel like I found my art style though when it comes to drawing people traditionally. The faces and poses on this spread feel a little flat to me. I want to learn how to render more, to create more depth and softness and value. I mean, I still think they're sweet in their own way, don't get me wrong, but I'm just having a different art style in mind, and I feel like I don't have the skill yet to actually be able to draw it, so yeah, I have to practice a lot. But at least I got the proportions somewhat right. I actually had a whole existential crisis drawing the fairy character. Like, full body drawings are so hard for me still, which makes sense considering I only practice figure drawings like twice a year, and I'm not even kidding. So there's definitely more room for practice. I really need to start doing it more often if I want to get better at dynamic poses and anatomy, and that's what I will be definitely focusing on this year, because I want to be a good artist someday and I really want to practice more. Honestly, I feel like I keep saying that all the time, and then the lack of time is actually hindering me. So yeah, I really try to use all my free time to create content for you guys, and it's still not a lot that I post, and I know that, and I really wish it was more. So whenever I draw something, I feel like it has to be something pretty that I can show you, not just a random figure drawing or anatomy lessons. I think I might need to find a good middle ground of random sketches and beautiful drawings, especially because the algorithm keeps hating me and my long breaks. So I definitely have to post way more consistent in the future. But now that I'm awkwardly showing my face to you, I feel like I can have more fun in creating content. I'm still really camera shy, so please excuse my stiffness, especially when I thank you all for your support. I seriously really meant it, but even if I didn't look like it, all your kind words and your support really means so much to me. I seriously gained so much confidence in what I do just because of you guys, and I seriously would have never thought I'd find so many sweet people who enjoy what I do. So yeah, I really meant it, but I am really camera shy. But yeah, you really mean so much to me. Oh my goodness. I just love this community for real. I said it in my last video as well, but I cannot say it enough, honestly. I just want to hug you all. Anyway, so all in all, I actually had a lot of fun doing this sketchbook spread. The challenge to not use any graphite pencils really helped me let go of my fear of messing up. And yeah, at the end, I was just drawing without too much thoughts, and that was quite relaxing actually. And I can already tell this sketchbook is gonna teach me a lot and helps me get better in general. And I'm more than excited for this journey. At the end, there's still a bit much of white space on the pages. I feel like I could have been braver and could have added more overlapping sketches, but that will actually come. Little by little, I will actually just learn and get better and yeah, have better compositions in my sketchbook and stuff like that. And I'm so excited for that actually. And yeah, for the rest of the video, I will actually leave you alone in quietness and peace. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you liked it in the comments. Yeah, a huge thanks to ARRTX again for sending me these beautiful acrylic markers. I know I will be using them a lot in the future because they are freaking awesome. And I feel like these are my favorite medium right now. They slay me away. Yeah, and thank you guys again for watching. I love you to bits. I hope you have a great day or night or evening or morning. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. So bye bye.